Hey guys, it's me, Jasmine,
and Anna,
and we're gonna be talking about our top 3 favorite things, and yeah,
we picked 3 categories, just at random, really, not,
no,
you know,
nothing specific.
So you'll go first. What are your 3 top categories?
My 3 categories is band members, books, and cartoons.
And for each, we're gonna say just like our 3 top
things. Yeah,
our
top 3 favorites.
Yeah. So go ahead.
So I'm gonna start off with the band members. My top 3 band members is Vic Fuentes from Pierce the Bell. Because I don't know, he's just like, I think he's like super inspirational, and I don't know, he's just like, I don't know, he's just so human, as well as the other ones I'm gonna say.
He's such a like down to earth person.
Yes, like you could just like walk up to him and be like hi, and then become best friends forever and walk into the rainbow. And then my second favorite person is Austin from Of Mice and Men. Well, he's like the same, like I don't know, he's amazing, like I don't know, he's he's so funny, and I don't know, he's just funny. And then Andy from Black Veil Brides, because like I like hearing him talk, like when he talks. Yes, his voice.
It's just like,
it's so manly.
Yes, you would not expect it from him.
I know, she's like
I mean, not that he's not manly.
He is manly. He's super manly.
I'm just like, you know,
I don't know. He's just like, when he talks, like
you're like
when he just like talks like specifically about one thing, he's just like really like, he's like really like he sounds like he's speaking in quotes, like he's saying quotes each time he speaks, and it's just like amazing. I'm just like, dang. I don't know, like, he seems so like I don't know, like
he's so cool.
Yeah. Seems like a cool person to talk to, like about anything, and then it's just like whatever.
So I picked okay, books. It's really in no particular order, but Dracula by Bram Stoker. It's one of my favorite books, and I just love vampires in general. And Dracula, well, obviously, it's one of the most famous vampires ever. So, and it's an awesome book. It's just amazing, the way that they talk, the way that the Bram wrote everything. It's just like, it's like another world, and it's so romantic.
Like you want to live in that world.
Yeah, it's surreal. It's so awesome. And my other book is Go Ask Alice by Anonymous. It's no author. I think this is like one of the first books I read when I was in school, probably I'm not sure if it was middle school or it was probably middle school, 6th grade, around that. And I just fell in love with that book. I kind of like books about like like those are like the ones that are like sort of like a journal kind of thing.
Yeah.
Where like
like somebody's writing in a diary
about their life. Yeah, like a diary kind of thing.
That's
so
cool.
that book is like that. So it's like one of my favorite books, and it kind of it's about a young adult who's going through a lot of stuff, and she's trying to figure out who she is, and she feels like she doesn't fit anywhere. And so when you read it and you're like at that age, when you're young, you feel you relate to that person.
Like
so
you feel comfortable.
Yeah. You feel like, oh, okay, I'm not the only person that feels like, oh, it's going through something that like nobody will understand. And the other book, my third book, is pretty much like Go Ask Alice, which is The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stefan Chbosky. Sorry if I say it wrong. That is also another amazing book. I actually read it very like late, I guess. If I ever heard about it in school, I never really caught my attention, or I don't know. So I read it, I'm gonna admit this, I read it before, because I heard that they were gonna have the movie, and I was like, well, everybody's talking about this book that is so good, so I should read it, because I like reading books before watching the movie, and then they're so different, so that's why it's better to read the book first and then watch the movie. And so when I read it, I probably read it like in 3 days, less than a week, and it was just, I fell in love with it. It's so good. As the movie is, it's such a good movie. It's sad and it's a bit heartbreaking, but for some reason I relate to Charlie. I love Charlie. I relate to him a lot, so yeah.
Alright, so my second category is books, and I don't have like top three, but I do have like 2 series that I really love by the same author, Darren and Shan. I love Demonata, because it's just like weird, and it's just like not something you would usually read. Like, it has weird things in it, and it's just like it gives you a lot of imagination in your brain, and you're just like, but yeah, it's cool. I would suggest you guys to read the book and those books from the series, and also Cirque the Freak. I love it, but the movie kind of sucked. I didn't like it.
Yeah,
they should have just kept it with the books, no movie. Mm-hmm. I mean, if somebody else directed it, I think they could have done a better job.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I was like, it's a vampire one. Of course, I've read it. So, yeah, definitely. The movie was not that good, and you can probably hear the dogs running outside. So yeah, I agree. I totally agree with you. They shouldn't have done the movie.
I know. It looks like a blockbuster movie that you could go buy.
Yeah.
It's like
not good. No.
I don't
like
like
better.
it. But yeah, I like that book. So I like Demonata and Cirque the Freak by Darren Shan. And a recent book that I read that like I really liked was Warm Bodies by Isaac Marion,
I think it's Marion.
Yeah. I really like that book. I haven't watched the movie, but I want to watch the movie.